Oh, here we go.
Yep.
All right. I feel like a lot of people have been talking about fast food tonight, and just wanted to relate a story. It's not really related to anything I'm gonna do poetry-wise, but I was at Taco Bell about 2 weeks ago at the drive-thru, placed my order, and this guy says, "Just pull up to the window. We'll have your, we'll tell you how much it is." All right. I pull up, and this kid's high as hell. It's like 1 in the morning. And this is a true story. This kid looks at me and goes, "So, you got the money?" I said, "Yeah, you got the stuff." He goes, "What?" I said, "A drug deal, you asshole. How much do I owe you? I'm gonna give you a fucking 100? You out of your mind?" That has nothing to do with that. I thought it was funny. I thought about that tonight. This is called Observations from Your School Janitor. Nothing related to Taco Bell or high kids, but I just wanted to relate that. I'm sitting in a strange man's house reading Stranger in a Strange Land, and I'm resisting the idea that I am another on a strain of poor marginalized Americans. I'm a night janitor in elementary school that goes unnamed. The kids smile and run past without a second thought. My boss doesn't ask questions for his own reasons, and I just want my story to be heard. My girlfriend is curled up on the futon behind me, and I'm wondering how I got so lucky. There's a Francisco de Goya nude hanging above this overtly post-modern desk, and I'm eating at the soup kitchen tomorrow. I stay inside most days, wrapped in a blanket, not realizing until way too late that it's actually warm outside, and that the AC is turned up way too high. Most of these I haven't practiced because they're... This is called on-the-job training. I'm not 100% proud of this, but I was a security guard for a while, and I was like 3 weeks into the job. I'm on night shift, and this girl shows up randomly I've never seen before. And she says, "Hey, they said you're training me in tonight." All right. I'm not a role model. This is called on-the-job training. "What do you do all night?" she wanted to know. I didn't understand the question. "Can we watch Netflix or something?" No, my newfound friend. This is not the place to Netflix and chill. I need to teach you these things now. I need to teach you because I need to spend 1/3 of my life with you. After having vowed to never get married, never settle down, never have kids or college degrees, never spend one more night in jail, never waste another night fretting over whether I should have called that hand or returned that call, after all this, I'm still stuck with you, confined to the quiet of an empty building. I've seen the world and world history unravel and unfold inside these walls. I've walked through the remains of Chernobyl, looking over the charred ashes in the shadows and out into the vast empty parking lots that stretch for miles. I've held Geiger counters in my hands and monitored for signs of life, and pondered on how I managed to be the last one standing, gawking awkwardly at my sickly arms and wondering why they aren't glowing green. I've stalked ancient tribes through the recesses of my mind, truly the only explorer of a people that never existed outside my own head, of people with a passion for knowledge that exceeds the early Incans. They gather outside the palaces of kings and popes in order to hear their poetry in the mornings. They never take it serious, or cast aspersions, or build idols. They only come to listen, and then they dissipate. They head to their jobs in the markets or on the docks or to the book binderies in the center of the city, since reading and literature is considered my people's greatest currency. And on the outskirts of town, there is a quiet army waiting. Sometimes the building catches fire, or the flood rains come down, or the sky opens up into a bloody storm of biblical proportions. Sometimes there's a terror in whatever dimension it is that stops us from being able to see the spirit world, and I stand up on the roof and see hundreds of ghosts walking around, proving once and for all that the dead stay with us even after they're dead. We can feel their smiles in the car seat next to us, and we can feel their disappointment when we don't understand why it all happened this way. Sometimes I'm a hitman or a hacker or a ghost myself. I think about if I died here tragically and my soul was stuck in this ill-fitting suit forever. Would I care? Or would I be ethereal so it wouldn't even matter? Would I wander the halls on a constant tour of the buildings? Stuck in my rounds for eternity, I'd look out the windows to the park across the street and know that I would never feel the dirt between my toes again. This is my idea of hell. Would other people be able to see me? Would other guards quit because of the ghost of the guard who died? Sometimes I'm a ghost hunter, here to clear out a building over the long weekend, before the workers come back on Tuesday morning. Sometimes I've sat in executive offices making decisions that affect life or death. I've hired and fired people who were going to change the world with a new therapy or medicine that would change the fates of millions. I've interviewed people and yelled at people and told them that the only way to truth is out that goddamn window. And it doesn't matter that we're on the 6th floor, you have to jump. Everything that matters in this life is a leap of faith. And they always do. They saunter past my desk and open the window and step out on a chair and casually leap out the window. Some of them smile, their eyes closed, just feeling the rush of the wind on their face. Some of them soar, they spread their arms which the sun sets ablaze and burns away the flesh to reveal their wings underneath. They fly into the sun, and I try to watch them to figure out how it was done so that I too can fly away from this God-forsaken place. But the sun is bright, and before I can catch a glimpse, I blink, and it's gone. This next one, I don't have a great title for it. It's called Camping is the Greatest Game of the Century. I wrote this about internet dating. Her online dating profile said she was outdoorsy. She asked if I wanted to go camping. I told her no, I'm done camping. I spent enough years sleeping outside and even more sleeping in the dirt. It wasn't all bad. I got to sleep with the stars and wake up with the sun. Once I woke up in the middle of a circle of deer. I opened my eyes and the fawn looked at me and I smiled. She nodded at me, I swear to God she did. Then she nudged her little ones awake and they went off to find another spot so I could get ready for the day. I've encountered ghosts along the rivers and thieves among their banks. I've never successfully started a fire without the aid of gasoline, and it cost me the title of King of the Hobos one year. Even as a homeless guy, I was mediocre. I'm good at some things though. I have references, I told her. The next day she deleted me from her favorites list. Thank you guys, I'm Eric Moore.